Hello everybody, it's 7:05 on the Sunday night after the debacle that was yesterday. It's the Leeds house. I'm James.
Kevin's here as well. This is not going to be fun.
It's gonna be horrible.
This is going to be really bad.
So, I said in the last podcast, that the last game we played against them, I said I don't see that happening again.
Yeah.
And it happened again. It happened again on a much bigger scale. For the first 25-30 minutes,
We were prime Barcelona.
brilliant. The way when we scored our goal yesterday, I cheered like I've never cheered before. It was like a growling, It was like a well deserved. We've scored that and we've deserved it. Yeah,
I think looking back at that goal now,
Christ.
I don't think he meant it.
I don't think Bamford is meaning a lot of stuff right now in this sort of form it's in.
Yeah.
But it was. We'll take it that he did, and because he did look for it, and he did sort of angle his head.
It was a great run, actually. Wasn't
Good run.
Yeah.
It was a good header, and that he couldn't have got it further in the corner because Sam Johnson for the first say 30-40 minutes kept them in the game.
He did. He played really, really well.
Yeah.
Keeping the first half, didn't he?
He did, yeah. He kept them in the game. But
Funny thing is, though, he hasn't played for like 2 years or something.
I think who did he play for before?
West Brom.
West Brom. So we've picked him before,
Yeah.
haven't we? Yeah, but we were even when we were playing well, and we were like sort of in the ascendancy of the game, we were warned.
Yeah.
We were warned from we're still not picking people up,
No, not.
and it happened in the box when they hit the post. And I don't know if he meant it, but he was free.
Yeah, he was free. Yeah.
Come off the post, and then it happened again where it just sort of went past the post. So we were warned, but that second half, man.
Honestly, this is really hard to do this podcast right now because
I feel like someone died.
yeah, it does feel really, really bad.
It was just like, what is this? What is this absolute shabockle that we're looking at right now? Everything good we said after the Forest game was the complete opposite in the second half.
Yeah.
Like the midfield just disappeared. It's like there was no one there. Everyone caught ailing sort of disease.
Ailing disease. I'm guessing ailing is going to come up a few times today.
Maybe there's a talk of a bit of punch up.
Yeah, well, apparently Rocker banged him out or something. I was ailing, but I'll imagine ailing.
There's a lot. There's a few stories about one of the stories being Rocker and ailing of. Well, it says Rocker and an English person.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, judging on who's playing bad, it is probably Bamford and ailing.
It could be both.
But Bamford scored, so I don't know why he'd be trying to punch people in the face.
I told you, he does sit down wheeze. He can't fight.
Well, maybe someone just waved their arm past his face and just dived in,
and he fell over.
Well, I don't know, but I'm guessing, judging by the performance, it may have been ailing. I don't know, but yeah, that's the story's coming out, and if that's true, I mean, it's like it's not. Is it really an excuse for that second half?
No,
because you think you come out if you've had a little bit of a scrap, you think you come out fired up, but nobody seemed fired up at all. Not one person. Even when the subs come on, it was obvious that they were all just really, really shit.
I mean, the only thing I could saw from the subs was Rutter was doing a bit of dancing. A bit of dancing, and Nonto just wanted to look like he wanted to foul everyone. He did, didn't he?
He did. He just ran around kicking everyone. Maybe he got mad again because he was left off for so long. I don't know. Whatever's going on. Don't know what's going on in there. It seems like for what we thought was a very harmonious time.
Yeah, we were waxing lyrical about the team last week.
Yeah, it just seems like, I don't know, it just seemed very like we weren't together at all. Second half, something had gone down. Or maybe we were just decided we just didn't want to play that second half. Because that's what happened.
You're mentioning that them two have had a scrap as well. Them two were terrible yesterday. Rocker was terrible. Ailing was terrible. Not in
the first half. They were both they were winning tackles. The midfield, we were winning the midfield battle. That's why we were doing well in the first half.
Well, we were
winning the midfield battle. Second half, they were just walking by us.
Yeah, we were crunching in the first half. There was McKennie and Rocker were flying in, and it was getting the crowd going, and everything seemed all hunky dory. And then I think the minute they scored, like they just scored right on half time.
Yeah.
Then everything's just changed. The whole game, the whole perspective, it just capitulated. It was literally one of the worst performances I've seen in years. And I've seen some bad performances from Leeds.
It wasn't even like it was bad. It seemed like it was like a training game. It turned into this training game where they were just walking by us and we were just trying to run with them as opposed to trying to stop them. I don't know what was going on. Some of the goals they were scoring was a joke, an absolute joke.
Yeah.
That one where Elise just played it in to Eze, and he just sort of walked through the defence and he just passed it into him.
Yeah.
Bang.
And Oyu's one was easy as well. What was the defence doing with the
Oyu turning on his 9-star performance against Leeds again.
I think I might have jinxed that because I said that last week, and he always plays well against Leeds.
But he does. I mean,
that whole front three tore them apart defensively. I mean, obviously we're missing Mad Max, yeah, but that's not an excuse. We were at home against a team that we should be beating.
Like I say, you can't go. I mean, like the first game, it wasn't like we completely dropped our performance against Palace. They upped their performance against us last time, and it was we were dominated so much in that first 30 minutes of the first half. They just upped their performance, and then they were slightly better than us. We didn't drop our performance as much. This time, it was like we just said we're not playing. It was like the whole second half. It was like two different football teams. That's what it looked like. We weren't winning the second balls. We weren't snapping into the challenges. They were strolling past us.
Yeah.
As if we weren't there. The whole team just went, nah, bollocks. Bollocks to this. Like, I don't understand how you can go from being as dominating as we was. I know we were still a bit like leaving on free in corners and that. That's something that's just seems to stuck with us at the moment.
It is Leeds, isn't
it? Just picking players up in the box seems to be a little bit of a thing that we still can't seem to do.
Do you know if you pick people up in the box, you're more likely to stop them scoring.
You might prevent them from getting a clear shot on goal, which is, but maybe we're just trying to make them do it with their minds. We'll stare at them for ages and they'll miss. I don't know. So
there was a lot of people. Really. There was a lot of people blaming each other yesterday as well. Did you see that? It's like there was no unity yesterday. No,
definitely not. There was, like I said, you go from the performance against Forest, which was a very sort of calm, composed. We only won 2-1, but it didn't seem like we were struggling at any point in that game. For the first 30, 35 minutes, the first half, really, of that game, we were so on top of them that they couldn't muster any sort of game. Yeah. We was just in their face from the front to the back, and they say that their only sort of threat was from corners. And then to just go from that to completely just nothing, the second half. It wasn't even a bad performance, it was a non-performance. It was just like, there was nothing there at all. We didn't even look like we were dangerous. It just looked, we forgot to play football. The subs, when they come on, they forgot how to play football. They forgot what they were supposed to do. It's like they've all went in and been drugged or something.
Yeah. Absolute
madness. I can't believe how different the performance was.
Do we play like that against Liverpool, we'll get spanked.
We'll probably go and beat Liverpool 16-0.
I'd like to. I mean, I watched that Arsenal-Liverpool game yesterday. That was blood and thunder. That was blood and thunder.
Yeah.
And if they play like that against us, I mean, we'll probably score. But I mean,
well, defensively, we're very still. There's ways to still get at us. I mean, it didn't matter where they got us yesterday. They got from us from all different points through the middle.
I can't think of any highlights.
Crossing it in, corners. The highlights in the first half was
Sinistero and Bamford's goal.
Bamford. And the saves that Sam Johnson was making. The one from Strauch, one from Koch, I think it was.
Yeah.
We were dangerous. We were dangerous from set pieces as well. Very dangerous from set pieces. Aronson got his assist. Bamford got a goal. It was like, wow, is it clicking together?
I thought Aronson was really good in the first.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's like
shot he had.
The players that we were sort of like edging on to do a little bit more than what they were doing was Bamford and Aronson. And Aronson's got an assist and Bamford's got his goal. And you think, oh, the players that we're expecting a little bit more are starting to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just hard. It was just very, very difficult to watch. And I wasn't even getting angry when I was watching it. That was the weird thing. I was watching it and I was just like, this isn't even like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? It's not even like a shit performance. It wasn't a shit. It was
It
nothing.
was. It was no.
It was
terrible,
shit, but in the sense that like we weren't doing things terribly. We just weren't doing anything.
Yeah.
Like nothing. How has he missed that?
There's another game
Another
on in
game
the
on?
background. Yeah, always a game on in the background in our
Final.
podcast. Yeah.
What a shit mess that was.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, honestly, it hurt. It just hurt.
It hurt when we went 2-1 down because I thought, oh God, we haven't deserved this at that point. But then it just didn't get any better than that. It got worse and worse and worse and worse. And then after the third and the fourth, I was just like, yeah, this is what's happening, because every time they went forward, every time they broke forward, I thought they're going to score here, they're going to score here, they're going to score here. It was like going back to like before the Radrazani era coming, and we had them games where we were just absolute cack, and every time a team went forward, we thought, yeah, they're going to score, they're going to score. That's what it was yesterday. From not all avenues, I said, it's just funny how I say these things about us against Forest, about how we were very sort of like different avenues to attack. It happened against us yesterday. Like it was just all over the place. Ayling was the sort of one that it kept happening to on that side, but second half, it was through the middle. It was like Firpo went back to old Firpo.
Yeah, he did.
Got his yellow card, and it was just a mess. Just a mess. And it's like, is that tiredness? Can you even call it tiredness?
Could be.
Keeping the same team.
The thought I had
It's
yesterday.
sad to think that's the case, though.
The thought I had yesterday was, because we were waxing lyrical about the performance against Forest, but now it just feels to me as like, are Forest really poor and we're just less poor than them?
Forest poor away. We established. We talked about how they haven't scored any goals away.
No, what I mean is
they've been terrible. We knew they were terrible, but like I said, you can only play what's in front of you, and we can only do the right things at the right times. It doesn't matter who you play against. Yesterday was, it could have shadowed how good we are, possibly, but I don't think that's the case, because for the first half an hour we were the better team. We were dominating them. We were first to every tackle. We were knocking it around them. We were playing little balls in. We were dangerous. We were causing problems. It doesn't mask how bad we were. Not the fact that we were just worse second half, because that happened the last time we played them, but it wasn't as defining as yesterday.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If that last game would have finished 1-1, nobody would have been like, oh my God, Palace were robbed of that game.
Yeah.
It would have just been like, oh, a tale of two halves, 1-1. Yeah, whatever. Fair. You'd have looked at it as a fair result. But this game, it was so catastrophically bad and different. It's like I say, it was like two different teams turned up from the first half and the second half. Shitness.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. It just obviously it hurt. I had to have a drink last night to get over that, and I'm still feeling it today. It's just one of those things where, I mean, if you get beat but you give it a go, sometimes you don't mind. But yeah, like you've said, and you've said it a couple of times already today, non-performance. There was nothing there. There was just there's no heart. There wasn't even anger. You know, it was just terrible.
What annoys me is that they come off the pitch and they say, oh yeah, we have to bounce back from that performance. I mean, even if you're playing 10 minutes of that second half and you can see around you the performance from your teammates and what's going on, you would think it would make you go, fucking out. We need to fucking pull our boots up here, because look how shit we are. Look how bad we're playing right now. Look, the difference would have been noticeable to them. So you can come off the pitch and be like, oh yeah, it's just a bad performance, blah, blah, we'll bounce back. You fucking better bounce back.
Yeah.
Because you've got Liverpool next.
Yeah.
And if they turn up and you play like you did second half, you could put double figures on that goal.
Yeah.
Because that was shockingly bad. It was amateurish. It was amateurish play.
Do you think Liverpool's the sort of game where you can get a response out of a team, though? Because no one's expecting us anything out of that game apart from us fans.
Well, you've got to expect something out of it. You've got to expect at least a fucking performance.
Yeah.
Because, like I say, I'm actually like, if I know that we're gonna play like we did second half yesterday against Liverpool, I'll be watching it from a completely different perspective. I wouldn't be watching it to be like, oh yeah, let's see what we can do against Liverpool. I'll be watching it as to say, like, how many goals can a team score past another team in the Premier League? Because that's what it'll be. It'll be devastating. It'll be our goal difference. No one will catch us in terms of deficit if we play like we did yesterday against Liverpool. Oh God! But has he scored?
Yeah, what a strike! Oh, it's offside.
Oh, wounded.
Oh, that's unlucky. Again, game on in the background, Bristol City.
And they ain't got a VAR either.
No.
Let's see if a linesman can call an offside decision without the help of a computer. It's a good distraction for him. Thinking about it yesterday. Oh, good call.
Yeah, that's a bit tight though.
It's tight, and if that's VAR's putting it offside, so that's a good.
Well, you see what them defenders did there? They did this thing called stepping out.
Yeah.
You ever heard of that before?
We've been actually good at that.
Not Wilcock wasn't yesterday for 8.
Like I said, they all. I think something's happened. Someone's put something in the oranges. You know the orange segments every Premier League team has at half time. You know, like that one of the mums have cut up in a bag. They've all do that, and I think I reckon
it's Pascal Strokes for a minute. Definitely, 100%.
Dutch. Wow, that explains it.
Definitely,
and they've mixed up the orange segments with the space orange segments.
Yeah,
they've all had a bit of that spacey, wacky orange.
Yeah,
even the sub.
Yeah,
and that's what's happened. They've played the second half off their tip.
Yeah, that would explain it a little bit more.
Yeah, that's why the talk of fighting's been happening. They've been scrapping and that. I can't excuse or think of a reason why we can be that terrible from being as sort of good as we were.
Yeah. Well, we were both too scared to go on Twitter yesterday and today, haven't we, as well? Scared, maybe not the word
yeah,
we're using. I don't want to get on there because it would be a hard place today.
Christ.
And everybody's within their rights to talk about it as well.
Yeah,
it's probably the one time where all of the fans are united and right about something. It's mad.
Oh, geez, yeah, it is mad. It's crazy. When we play well, you'll get like the fans and rightly singing the praises. So you got to expect the opposite. But yeah, Twitter's it's quite a viral place.
It can be, can't it? Yeah, it's pretty funny that as well.
Because you just get them people on there that are just there to say the things that they say.
What was about the new home kit got leaked on there, didn't it, today?
The new home kit?
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
I haven't. Yeah, I don't even know.
I'll get it up. I'll get it up for you when we finish up on here.
Is it blackjack?
It's not blackjack.
Yeah.
No. Well, because the other one looks like a
fruit salad. Yeah.
Do you know what? I was talking about fruit salads last night for ages. Yeah, with your brother.
Well, it'd probably be better talking about that than the fucking game.
Oh, it definitely was. It definitely was. But yeah, there's a.
Do you know how much it affected me in a weird way yesterday? That as it was coming to the end of the game and I seen my 3 children running around like headbutting the wall and being crazy, I was actually looking forward to the game finishing just so I could join in with these kids because I was that sort of blown away by the game. Like I said, I haven't been mad about it. I'm not even mad about it now.
It's just like I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed, isn't it?
One. Oh, and oh yeah. Oh, Palace don't do well at Ellen Road.
Oh yeah,
doing very well at Ellen Road. Oh, that just fucking blown that straight out the window, didn't they?
Captain Leeds,
fucking.
Fix that for.
Oh yeah, who's that young and up and coach? Roy Wibbly Wobbly Hodgson. Yeah,
just got 100% record, isn't he, as well?
Just Dick 5 past us at Ellen Road.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that was hard.
I mean, we're not going to do any like preview of Liverpool because we're probably going to get another cast in before the game. I think we definitely will. But what I'm feeling right now is I don't know, we've just come on here to vent, really, haven't we? And that's what we've done.
Well,
and just start again. Get on.
We owe it to the Philippine. Not the
Vietnamese. But we have got listeners in the Philippines as well.
To give like an account of the game. Let me just give you an account of that game. So first half, good game. Second half, no game.
No game. First
there's an account of that game.
You got to say, if we'd have took all those chances, the best chances that we had in that first half, it could have been completely different.
It could have been different. It could have been completely different because we'd have scored more goals, and it affects you. Look, if you're only one goal down and you've got a half to play, you weren't even one goal down and a half to play. You're 1-1 at half time. Despite how dominant we were, the half time was still 1-1. So if you've played that first half as, I wouldn't say they played bad. We were just first to everything, and we were on top of them. And if they've gone in after that first half and thought, Jesus Christ, we're in this game, it's 1-1. You're going to come out and do a bit, but for us not to at all, yeah,
it's terrible.
Absolute shed of a team yesterday.
Shed.
I'm embarrassed. I was embarrassed. Like I'm never embarrassed to like say or support and anything like that. Like if anyone asks me after yesterday's game, oh, did you support? I'd be like, oh, Wrexham. Only because I like Deadpool.
Yeah, but no. Well, it's
Wrexham's my next team now. I'm gonna be a Glory supporter. Like, they're gonna be my second team, Wrexham.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Wrexham.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They give you. They win matches.
They do. It's weird, that, ain't it?
Yeah.
Like Ryan Reynolds, have they put a lot of money in?
They've lost £3 million. I read it today. They bought a lot of players.
Have they?
Yeah.
See, I don't know.
They bought like League 1, League 2 players.
Have they? Well, so they're buying the league then.
Yeah, basically.
Fuck
they're the National League Abramoviches, basically.
Are they?
Yeah.
He looks a bit.
But they pay a lot of money to the lads as well, like $5,000 a week, and that's playing in the Conference League.
Well, I don't really like Wrexham then if they're being bought.
Yeah.
I thought they were just going in and just like,
twiddling it a bit.
Yeah, just being a part of it and just helping it grow a little bit. But nah, they've gone in and just did an Abramovich. Fuck them.
Yeah, that's basically what it is, yeah.
And could have picked an English team as well.
Oh, no, yeah. Not Wrexham. But no, they seem to be doing good for their fans and that. And I mean, they've boomed the local.
I want them to get into the Premier League, didn't you? Do you think they'll make it?
It'll take a long time.
That'll be amazing if
it would be. I don't think they've got that much money though.
Why?
Don't think so.
The Hollywood, they can pull money out of their asses.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's do a movie.
About Wrexham.
Shit, we need to buy a few players. Let me just do this Deadpool 6.
Let me do Deadpool 6.
I'll get you them players you need.
I'll get back into. I'll be Green Lantern again. That's all right.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Things get desperate.
Yeah, it could be. Do Green Lantern too.
Can you do another series of Two Guys and a Girl in the Pizza Place, please?
Yeah.
Berg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we've just ranted for a bit. There's not much going on. Leeds. I'm probably gonna have an early night tonight because it's gonna be needed. We got a podcast sponsor as well. Football keychains on Instagram. My little mate Jacob started doing that. So if anybody wants a football keychain, it'll be football keychains on Instagram.
Oh wow, fair play.
Pretty good. Yeah, I got myself one the other day.
I'll get one.
Yeah, I think you should get one
because I've got 70,000 keys.
Yeah, there is a lot of keys.
So yeah, I need an extra chain on there. So fair play.
So that's good. Right, okay, I guess we're probably just going to leave it here now. You've listened to us rant for a bit. We will get a show out for Liverpool preview, and hopefully we'll be a bit more upbeat about that.
Hopefully there'll be some more information on...
Hopefully Adam has welded his leg back on then as well.
Jesus Christ. Again, man, talking about how well midfield we were.
Oh no, we've jinxed
even
it,
the second, even the first half, we couldn't have jinxed it. Something's happened. Something bad's happened. I don't know what's happened.
The scrap at half time was fuck this game up.
I can't explain the difference in performance. I can't explain just how badly different it was. It's like Palace were good second half. They were very good second half.
Very good.
But not to the extent that we were that bad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just seem to like...
This is a team that can't score goals as well, yeah. Palace struggled to score goals.
Not from what I see.
Yeah, not from yesterday, yeah. Right, okay.
See that when you're invisible, it's quite easy to score goals.
It is, yeah. So yeah, we're going to leave it here then, guys. It has been an emotional 24 hours for us all, and hopefully
emotionless for me. I've just I lost all emotion after that.
I'm going to go have a couple of beers and go to bed.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for listening. We'll be back with another show before Liverpool. I've been Kevin.
I'm still James, guys.
And thanks for listening.
Smile.
Smile.